Nisuing pa sakantikon Northeast Media Hub-ona rimchaksoa. Talni koborrangko akanat naskang katabichorangko akanat tinga. German language training program ko skotong minister konet sangma abachingatiu na. Nehuni dolrang ni Professor Shukla ko ragalna dabiani na mamong ni chanchirma ni kutaka. Nongspungo bulsi sot brisku ngapa garo school ko taridap na konred kuchaka. Sikkimo bonkam gapa rajani chang rachasa gni gapa achani salkumania. Manipuro konta sot brichet na bankong ata. Anga chino CH marak tau koborrangko sulsul para katinga. Germany at sungo kam kanagata watatako matna siing gapa chadambirang na German language training program ko Bristiber Salo Meghalaya dokni skotong minister konet kisangma Shillong Tech Park ko abachingatiu nangaha. Meghalaya dokni chadambirang ko kam ka echanagata Japan aro Singapore at sungrango na watataniyo chusokopang ahanigimen tao adok sorkari an sengbal jokani kamrango changgapa sapgapa chadambirang ko Germany at sungo na watatskana muksonginga aro yana dingtangmancha Labor, Employment and Skill Development Department ni ngo Meghalaya State Skill Development Society ni dakchak anichi adok sorkari German language training program ko abachingataha. Ye German language training program ko abachingatiu nanganiyo adok ni skotong minister akan prakatingon Meghalaya adoko chadamberangan jilbra jil subatani gemen chadamberangko dingtang asungrangona kamrangko kana sorkari watatinga aro sak hajal kolachi chadamberangko Gepon at sungrangona watat naman gench mode japrakon gong crore chagani sotpunga ko mane bulsio gong crore hazal getam kode ya chadambirangni nokdangrang mansognokne skotong minister ganaha. Ya Tokmanio, German Consulate Kolkata ni Ribagapa, Deputy Consul General Andre Jeskeba, Jermanakan Prakangingon, an Sing Baljokanya Bao, Kamkagaparang, Germany at Songo Chungjainga, Aro Hajalgani, Kolachi Bunga Bulsini Gisepon, Kamni Gumanskiaman Gapa Sak Millions ni Manderang Kunang Ganokne Parakatenba, Dalo ya program ko Meghalaya Atanyara, Chadambirang ni Jangi Tangani ko Dingtangatna, Chol Oyo Nani Gita Unginga, Mainaya Chadambirang, Germany at Songo Kamkosan Kae Dungay Jawa, aniba namroro sulroro na ongel pana aro dalroro na mangenokne aganaha. Northeastern Hills University ni ski parang chatro chatri rang aro dingtang dolrang University ni daong ingpa Vice Chancellor Professor P.S. Shukla ko kamoni bakbakan ragal China ni Bristiber Salo Ministry of Education ni watata ko mangpa sakani memberang baksa tomani ko dakmatungo dabiyaha. Ministry of Education ni watata ko mangpa Additional Secretary Department of Higher Education Sunil Kumar Barnwal aro Director Department of Higher Education Subrat Kumar Pradhan sakkanyan University ni dingtang dolrang baksa tomanirang ko dakaniyo chanchirmanirang ko parakatna jechakaha. Anga University ni dingtang dolrang plak dinrang Department ni skotongrang baksa tomaniyo asungaha. Tomani ko namme dakaha aro chinga nambate kamko kagen ene Additional Secretary akanaha.
I had a good meeting with the faculty, all the teaching deans, head of the department, and good experience. I hope everything will be normal and will work better.
Northeastern Hills University Teachers Association ni President Professor Lakon Kimaba tomani namen sokahane koboratem gaparang na parakataha. Vice Chancellor ni dongao badonggi janiyo chinga mai dake kamkainga warangko nina ne mamongo ni dolrang ribaha. Nihu Teachers Association ni nignikani rangko plakon chinga wamang nakanaha aro Professor Shukla ni riba planiko nangja ne chinga raken jegalaha ne watalataha.
Is we are positive after meeting them. That seems like they are willing to find a solution so that Nihu comes back to normalcy. And that is where I don't want to add anything more because things are only evolving because they are still here for next 4-5 hours. So probably before they leave, we should have a fair idea of what kind of solution we are looking at, keeping in mind that it is almost untenable for Professor Shukla, and we have made it very clear in no uncertain terms. We have made it very clear that his coming back here should not be an option at all.
Tomani machoto Nehu Students Union ni Vice President Ricky Deborum Rabon katchabe endenia kanaha. Chusokopa tomani ko chingadakaha aro ministry ni dolrangko yanuna ribai chingni nekani rangko kna chakanina chinga namen matela maina chingade daudpet yako namatna cholko singe dongengachim ya university ni plak dolrang ni namneka getan namat plani cholrangko mangen ene chinga ka dongenga chinga mamang dakiba Professor Shukla ko chingni university ora chakjawa ne chinga dabiaha aro Meghalaya sungdonggepa mandirang ba ukura chakna manjawa ne parak manahani ba wa akan tapangaha.
We really appreciate the ministries that they have come here to our university to heard our grievances and to listen to us, because all this time we were waiting for a good resolution, so to say. And yes, we are hoping that they are coming to our university today. We hope that we will get a resolution that will be acceptable to all the stakeholders of this university.
Menggepan koborrangko ribaskana. Bulsi sotpris kungi wachi somayo makasil platform-rangko school noko gital lagi pul tayo na bristiber salo Meghalaya dokni skotong minister konet ke sangma kura chakangaha. Ya school ara riboya jani jirang blok nungo dunggepa nongspung e songni Garo Government Lower Primary School nga. Aro ya school ko rechachi school sotsni dok bulsio kulie chetla biap rangonar yangi porai pana cholonggi jagapa bisarangna agel sakni singani ko ninga. Ya school ni bidengo kobor ko manswani jaman adok ni skotong minister konet ke sangma nongspung songonari yangi ya school ni obosta ko antagan mukrontang chini rayaha aro ya school nok ni obosta namsrang jahani gemen sukongjae ya school nok ko gital ke rukpul tayona pura chakangaha. Ya school noko wajol ni MLA baksa nang remlerken aniba skotong minister kura chakani ko nangaha. Ya school noko ruknagata tangkapai sarangko Chief Minister Special Development Fund niko chamyon gen aro ya school noko rukanyo jol ni MLA aro sarva shiksha abhiyan ba takchakani rangko ongen ene wa akanaha. Ya songonar yanganiyo wa school ni bisarangna acoustic guitar aro robol rangko ba ongelangaha aro chatro saksana gitar dokani ko ba antangan dikdiksa skiu nang jolaha. Adoko enga obostarangko masira nagata skotong minister antangan patanggaman salrangonin dingtang songrangonar yangi ninga aro je somairangon dakchakanirangko nangingachim wan dakapa songrangade nangani kri dakchakanirangko bo ninga.
Here in Jirang area in Nongspung A village, and this is part of my tour today of Jirang area along with our honorable MLA, and we're visiting some of the areas and schools and villages just to meet the people and to understand different challenges that they're facing. Here in Nongspung A village, as you can see behind me, there is a LP school and an SSA UP school. And a lot of challenges are there because the building is in a very bad condition. And therefore, along with the Honorable MLA, we have decided to work together and provide them in a phase-wise manner new infrastructure. And I've promised that. So along with my CMSDF scheme, along with whatever support from the MLA, as well as from the SSA scheme, we will try and build up this infrastructure in a phase-wise manner at the earliest. Apart from that, of course, which I always have been doing, I believe that the students should be engaged in extracurricular activities. So we have also promised them some music instruments and sports equipments. Some of them I brought along with me this time, so I have handed over one small acoustic guitar, and I was so happy to see one of the youngsters, in spite of not having any access to any instruments, he still was able to pick up and play the different keys, and it's very encouraging, and I hope that I'll be able to give them more opportunities by providing them better equipments, music equipments in the future. But it is very nice to be here today. It's my first visit ever to this part of the constituency and this part of the state, and I can see that there are a lot of challenges. We may not be able to resolve everything in one go, but hopefully our visit will at least give some relief and we'll be able to do some good for the people who are living in this area.
Ya absan salo skotong minister Jirang constituency ni ngodonggepa paham jula songona ba riangaha. Ya songo bulsi chichet na transforma nostonge bijoli man gija dongengani ko Jirang ni MLA aro songni dulgeparang yattani jaman skotong minister transforma ko tario anichi songni mandirang na rang spiani ko rabaha. Ya songo te sutsni nokdangrang hajal geni sni bulsioni bijoli gri dongi ngachim aru yako skotong minister ni tario nanina wamang antang tangni kusiongani aru metel putskani ko skotong minister na parakate wamang na bijoli ko maneo nanichi wamang ko noroko ni ko saldoa gata ngahane aganaha.
Lalu ya simani ketemu ruota bulsirang na sumerang na simang karen gri bijoli gri simang janggitang na dangingachim. Deba simang ni local MLA ni kam ka niya sel. Simang ni headman ni kam ka niya sel. Jen salo MLA, Jen salo headman. Ya transformer ko ka sa pais na ta rake replace kayo naman gen ma ani angko Jen salo approach ka anga kanta kodrog bri ni gisepon. Yan simang ni transformer ko anga replace ka utaha aro talo MLA aro headman ni kam ka niya sel talo simang dingtang ko nakinga namin dukpak may na headman ang niya yan simang ni transformer hazar gani sni bulsion kamtspaha hazar gani sni bulsioni dalo hazar gani kodrog bunga bulsiona kengkeng ya transformer ko department replace ka ja aru yan ya sel bulsi chi chetna ya area songdong pa mandirang karen gri bijuli gri riya pa bulsirango janggitang na nangaha na menduk ni kata unigaman yan ko dingtangat na talo je kam na ko ka jok anga namin kusyo ka. MCL department, riyaga pa balsirang o respond ka dyan. Di ba ang ni order ko matne? Kanta ko ruprini gisepon, gital transformer ko tekiyok jo. Matela.
Sikkim adoko bunkam gapa raja chogyal paldan totnup namgyal ni chang rachasa gni gapa chani salko maniangaha. Aru ya salko maniani bakta chogyal sagi aru Sikkim ni gacham dewan nari ke rastamji ni gisepo dingtangmanchagipa repeng ongani bidungo segapa kitab ko ba oprakyo nangzolaha. Ya salko gengtok ni Namgyal Institute of Tibetologyo maniangaha. Aru ya manianio Sikkim adokni Governor Om Prakash Mathur mongsonggipa sokapa onge bakrangaha. Rechachi isku bulsioni rechachi isku sotsku gatam bulsiona tangangpa nari ke rastamji rechachi isku sotpunga bulsirango aro rechachi isku sottok bulsirangni abachingachi bara Sikkim, Bhutan aro Asamo saksa mingnamgipa Indian civil servant onge kamko kaaha aro rechachi isku sotsni gni bulsio Meghalaya dokni skangpa chief secretary bongaha. Ya salko manianio nari rastamji ni demechik sakani chokmotan senat rastamji slater aro rashne rastamji athede phagapani Sikkim doko bonkam gapa raja baksa repeng wani ko gisik rat plangingon rechachi isku sot brigtam bulsio chogyal palden totnup namyal ko prince ba phante raja dake songani somayosa uni phagapa Sikkim doko na ribachingaha aro wa somayo wamang sakanian dehradun Indian civil service training kemo dongeng mutungosa repeng Chingha
I think my father's first experience and exposure to Sikkim was in 1943 when he first visited this little Himalayan kingdom at the time together with the Chogyal, who was Maharaj Kumar. They were at the Dehradun at the Missouri ICS training camp, and they were friends. They established a friendship instantly. They were drawn to each other. And I think that he just felt an empathy and a connection with this beautiful land and its people. And that kind of lasted for the rest of his life. Sikkim was always very, very dear to him. And we used to come as little children on holidays every year during the Durga Puja holidays from Shillong, because Dad was chief secretary at the time. And our interactions with the Chogyal, on a very personal tone and note, were quite unique. He was always very kind, engaged with us as children, organized little treasure hunts for us. Rashni, do you want to talk about the tent?
He was very kind to us as children. We had many holidays here in Sikkim. There was one evening when I said I wanted to stay in a tent. And within an hour's time, there was a tent put up on the grounds of the palace, and Shanaz and I had beds in the tent. There was a lot of thunderstorm in the middle of the night. We were very frightened, but his gentleness showed up because within minutes he had come down to make sure that we were safe and secure. We have very special memories of our childhood in Sikkim, and this is a very emotional journey for us. I have come back after 50 years, and this is a very special and precious memory that we shall treasure all our lives. Thank you for Sikkim for doing this in memory of the late Chogel and our father.
Ya salko manianio Namgyal Institute of Tibetology ni Director Dr. Pasang di Pempuba jenmana akan prakangingon Chogyal Palden Tundup Namgyal ni changrachasa genigipa chiani salo wamang nari rastamji arubon kamgapa rajani rpengongani ko maninga ni parakataha. Manipur dokni ukrulo Shiroi Lily Festival kong atanio na rianggepa baskario Manipur ni segepa katako kemachina geta Indian Army ni sipai rangki etahani gemen jegale Manipur dok kemekon Bristiber Saloni abachinge konta sot brichetna ban kong atinga. Koborrangko nani geta de ya baskario Imphal sungjen mani journalist rangko rianggepa me kolgrek tariko ukrulo ngatgepa Shiroi Lily Festival ona salangingachem. Aro ya baskario Manipur ni segepa katako kemachina Indian Army ni sipai rangki etahani gemen yan Manipur dokko chonekani geta ngaha ni jegalenba Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity Manipur adok kemekon konta sot brichetna ban kong atinga. Yang sandal ni koborrang nisona na sakantikon metela.